New into stock, just what you need on a day like this. Really cool feature. It is a BMW Z4 2-litre 2.8i Sport sDrive. It's 2014 on a 63 plate. It's done 50,537 miles. The fuel economy, urban 31, extra urban 51.4, and combined is 41.5. 0 to 60, 5.5 seconds. Top speed of 155 miles per hour, which is limited electronically, I believe. 245 brake horsepower version this, and 16 valves. The tarmac's melting today, so just when you need a convertible, we finally got one. Normally we have them in winter and then we sell them as soon as summer comes, but now we've got one on a sunny day. So it's got xenons, it's got high pressure headlamp wash, front parking sensors, the double spoke alloy wheels, it's got the electronic hardtop, and electric boot release. As you can probably see from there, the hood folds down into the boot. There's a little divider in there. If you've not got the divider down, it doesn't know, it's not going to crush what's ever in your boot, so the hood won't go down. You have to pull the divider down first. But I've got 2 camera cases in there, a tripod, a coat, that's underneath. I wouldn't be able to get it out now with the roof down, but you can at least store it in there until you put the roof up to pull it out. There's like so much room to get stuff out. I can't remember whether I said reversing sensors, but it's a lovely, lovely car. I'm just going to take you riding it now. Oops. I'll just, there we go. One of those keys slots in the dashboard, foot on the brake, start button. That's it. We'll just show you. Turn the aircon off for a second. That's the headlamp wash. Turn the lights back off. Now then, it has got a very good service history. I'll take you for a ride in it. I'm going to try with the hood down. Hopefully the sound will be okay. We've got the windows up, but if it's not, I apologise in advance. And I drove this car obviously on the way up. It's just come in today, just as it's come in. It's pearlescent white and red interior. You probably heard that it probably sounded funny when I was doing the video before. That's because they've resurfaced that road. It's very, very hot today and the tarmac's melting and the chippings are coming off it already. But there's nothing wrong with the car. We're back on reasonably okay road here, and that's fine. We'll I forgot to, it's height and reach adjustable steering wheel. If this guy's not following me around the roundabout, I was going to test it, but he is. There's a load of cars coming anyway. So height and reach adjustable steering wheel there. And it sounds awesome. 245 brake horsepower. I'll just hit the loud pedal here and see what happens when we get the wheels straight. Oh dear. Come on, get out of the way, for goodness sake. Oh. Now, there's a possibility that you couldn't hear that with the roof open, but it sounds absolutely fantastic. Obviously, I don't want to go too fast in a pearlescent white car with red interior, so I'm just asking for a pull, which I don't want. Not that I'm doing anything wrong, of course, I'm not speeding. So we've got this kind of lovely, it looks like aluminium carbon fibre, or it's a pale carbon fibre look. It's really, really nice. Leather sport seats. They look pretty much like they've not been sat in. Honestly, if you buy this car, you'll never want to put the roof up. The sound of that engine is just phenomenal. So we've got multifunction steering wheel, cruise control just under here. We've got paddle shift on the steering wheel here, change down here. Oh, and the lights have changed for me here, so we'll just we've also got a suspension switch here. Let's just so that's comfort there. Sport plus. This is a fun car. Oh, now we're in Sport Plus, and that it knocks the anti-skid control off, I think. So, like Jeremy Clarkson says, most accidents happen after somebody's just said, "Watch this." So, rather than record my own death, I'll put the ABS back on. So here we go. What else have we got? We've got here. Oh, hang on. We've got. I didn't know it had that. It's got heated seats as well. That one's working. Flip over. Yep. So they're both working. Let's get going. Oh. You'll have to excuse me. I've been using an electric car. When you set off and it goes, and this is just. I might put it in neutral here and give it a few revs. Let this guy go. Oh no time. This car's coming. I'd never get tired of that. As I say, I hope you can hear this, and I certainly hope you can hear the engine. So we've got a front central armrest. You can also knock the gear selector over like so, change down and up using the selector. You can use the paddles here. Let's just set the cruise. So that's 60 miles an hour, just knock it up. It's 69 miles an hour, just 70 miles an hour. Just make sure there we go, getting top gear. So 70 miles an hour, it's just changed. We're in, let's put us in manual. We were doing 1800 revs before. We're in sport, that's why. Yeah, so comfort, into comfort, doing about 1800 revs, 70 miles an hour. Not too bumpy at all, nice and steady on the motorway. So there's a fairly big boot. I'm coming off here anyway. just slow down a bit. So I could hear more tyre noise off that car in front than I could off this. Little cubby hole there for your glasses and so on, your aircon switches, heated seats. These are your roof controls here. I think it's Kansas leather. Normally it's Dakota leather, but this is Kansas. Hopefully everybody will get out of my way here, and we'll see how it goes around the roundabout and through the twisty. Flip. I'm not going to do anything suicidal, but we've also got the thigh supports there. Let's just have a look. 2 cup holders. Great, all dripping out of that, whatever it is. No doubt it's cows. He's trying to get as close to me as possible. Here we are, we'll just flick it into manual here. Oh, hurry up, come on. It sounds like a flipping aeroplane. Oh, good. No, it's only 50 up here, so I can't speed, but it's a while since I've enjoyed a car as much as this. It'll be better when we go. There's a little bridge under here, so I'll just give it some stick going under the bridge. We should be able to hear it better. Here we go. I think there's a little pull off around here. We'll just wait for him to go and give us a bit of quiet time here. So, lights are on the right, wipers are on the right on the dashboard, wipers are on the right of the steering column, telephone controls on the left here. We'll just switch that on.
Played by Karen Barkey.
Turn that down, menu, telephone. So we've got Bluetooth hands-free. I'll show you how to pair that when we get back to the garage. With a bit of luck, we've given this chap enough time to go. Just put that manual first, and again get the wheels straight because I don't want to end up in a hedge. I think I might have the hood down when it's raining in this. I just want to go too fast. I'm going to slow down now. I was going to start using this today, but I don't think it's a good idea. I'd probably have about 3 days before I got banned from driving. Ah, dear me. So your max aircon there, temperature for passenger, temperature for driver. While I remember, I'll finish the test drive in a short while, but make sure you have a look at the our website. Make sure you have a look at the shop. It's really, really coming on now. Got some great affiliates. We've even got the RAC shop, so stuff from them. We Buy Any Car, which I promise you, they are giving fair prices at the moment, because I've checked up on a couple, and it was actually more from We Buy Any Car than it was on ours. So if you want to check, by all means you check, and we'll do our best to match it, and if we can't, then it's fine. You know, still buy the car off us, but sell your car to We Buy Any Car. If you're not buying the car off us, we normally use Close Brothers for our finance company. If you're not buying the car off us, you can arrange your own finance through Car Finance 24/7. You can check a car out, but as I said, that's My Car Check. But I would spend the extra £2 and go to vcheck.uk and just make sure that the car isn't an unregistered write-off, and it hasn't been through a salvage auction and put back on the road. I'll just show you one that came up today. It's done 20 miles since it was in a salvage auction, and it's up for sale by a dealer, which it's probably not their fault. I'm sure they don't know. I'm sure they've been duped, but they're going to go on to sell it to a private person, and it really isn't worth the aggravation. It's no cheaper than a proper car that hasn't been bumped. At least with a Cat D or Cat C, you can get them cheaper. I still won't buy one. I still think they're death traps. I still think if they're an insurance write-off, they should either be repaired by an insurance-approved body shop and then sold as a Cat S, Cat D, Cat whatever repaired. They should not get into the hands of the public where somebody's just going to repair one in the garage and well, have a potential death trap driving about with, you know, you've got some Friday afternoon mechanic messing about with your airbags, putting airbags in. Well, I don't know. Basically, you've got some idiot messing around with explosives, and then you're buying the bomb he's just made off him for the same price that you would buy a good car that's nothing wrong. Anyway, that's the sign I should finish the test drive here, and I can tell you this, you won't have enjoyed it as much as I have, but if you buy it, you will. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.